Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics, and we are going to be doing a math sequence on Fibonacci. He's an Italian mathematician, very known for Fibonacci sequence and Fibonacci numbers. So you can do some research on that. But alright, here we go. So the general rule of thumb is here are Fibonacci numbers. And you can either start at 0 or at 1. So, alright, the way that this goes, because this is weird, but it takes a number plus the previous to get the next number, and so on. So, alright, so I put these here. Here's our starting point, 0 and 1. So, alright, so we start with 0, then we go, and 0 and 1 is 1. Then you go back to the previous number. 1 and 1 is 2. Previous number. 1 and 2 is 3. Previous number. 2 and 3, 5. So on. So you can see how quickly this goes up. I remember the first problem I did with programming with the Fibonacci numbers was, I think, rabbits reproducing, because they produce very quickly, and so on and so on. So that's one of the Fibonacci sequences. There are things, I think pine cones open up in a Fibonacci sequence. Just it happens all throughout nature. So okay, now we have to write this in Python. So let's get started. And some of the Python tricks are very handy to do this very simply. So I'm not going to type out Fibonacci. I'm going to do fib. So alright, now we know this. So we're going to start with the 0 sequence. So it's going to be 0 and 1. And this is the number of times through. So that's what x is. And we're not going to do this in list comprehension. We're going to do it with a for loop, and maybe in a couple videos we'll do this. This can be another awesome video series for recursion. So right now we're just going to do the for loop just so we can get our heads around this, and we'll produce this in a list. So let's just do tab, and let's do an empty list. So alright, this is the number of times through, and here's our sequence, 0 and 1. So we learned this with our awesome for I in range number of times x, and then our for loop. Now this is where we use some of our tricks. So okay, this our number plus the previous to get the next. Then we come back to the previous number to get the next. Previous number to get the next. Previous number to get the next. So what we have to do is we alternate values, right? So this becomes, so our total or our addition becomes one value, then our previous becomes the original. So alright, I'm going to type this and then we'll look at this again. A plus B. So I know that looks so weird. Let's do this one more time. So we have our A and B, right? A and B, and this is why I'm doing this exactly like this. Our A and B, A and B, A and B. But then we add those to get our new value of B, just like this. So we got this. Now we need to go back one. So that's why these places rotated. Alright, now we need to tab, oops, dot append A, print tab, and fib. Let's see if we did this right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5, see if I did this right. So cool. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Did everything right. So now let's see how quickly, let's change this to 12. Boom. So we see how quickly this escalates and gets pretty crazy. So there we go. So from 12 up to 19, the numbers start to get really, 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 really serious. So this is the Fibonacci sequence with awesome tricks in Python, and maybe in a video or two we'll do the Fibonacci sequence with recursion, so because we can nail this down really, really quickly in a little bit of code. But I wanted you to get to see this because this is some pretty cool stuff in math. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button, and most important, that notification bell, because we do have videos coming out every single day. And I really appreciate you guys for watching and leaving all these comments. So we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.